Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Julie's Orchids. Today's just going to be a quick little video. I had a question from a viewer specifically asking me about lighting for my Oncidiums. Now, this viewer requested what I use to augment the light to my Oncidiums because she has some that she has difficulties blooming. So for my viewer, yes, I'm finding that some of my Oncidiums I feel should have bloomed for me in my possession and have not. And most specifically, that'd be Sherry Baby sitting right there. But some of the smaller plants that I'm growing on from seedling size and are setting their first spikes seem to be happy and fine with it. So what I've done in regards to the Sherry Baby is Sherry Baby has recently been moved to that side of the shelf where she used to sit in the middle. And I did that because obviously Sherry Babies, when they don't bloom, means they need more light. And with the way my bedroom is set up, it's an east-facing window, and it's a little offset from being centered to that wall, that long wall. And that corner back there doesn't get much sunlight from the window, whereas this half of the shelf does. Now that Sherry Baby is making its second new growth for me. The first new growth came out the same size as the one I had it from the nursery, but has not bloomed, so I'm waiting for that one. I'm filming this in the light that it gets from, I don't have any of my lights for filming on, just the grow lights. So I'm using the IKEA gooseneck lamps. I have the IKEA Ivar shelving unit with two of the small and one of the big shelves across this wall. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those IKEA's lights, and then this LED grow light that I got at my local big box store, Bunnings. Other than that, they get indirect light from that window on the other side of the bed because the sun comes up right there above that house and then tracks through and then goes up and over the house that way. I leave my mini blinds open for the light to come in all day while I'm away at work, unless it's going to be an excessively hot day, 40, 42°C. I have ducted air conditioning. I do run ducted air conditioning through the summer in Australia because where I'm at we do get 40, 42, regularly in summer. And that can sometimes be quite hot. But the Oncidiums are on the top shelf there. On the bedside table is my humidifier. I use specific LED bulb-shaped lights in the IKEA lamps from a company called Brilliant. I'll put a picture of one of the boxes here. The thing you have to watch for is to make sure that you buy the Edison bulbs, because that's what this IKEA lamp takes, and I accidentally bought the wrong kind of bulb. But they were available at my local big box store, Bunnings, as well as Officeworks, which is an office supply store here in Australia. These particular lights have an app, and you can program the amount of times on or off. As well, you can program on whether you want white light or warm yellow, and from a little bit of research I did, it does seem that they are grow light wavelengths, so they have all the different shades of the white light, and I use them on the white light setting, not the warm light setting. The bulbs themselves in Australian dollars were about $25 for the LED unit, and I'm going to call them bulbs because they're shaped like light bulbs, but they're LED. Well, for my viewer, I hope that answers some questions on the light that I give to my Oncidium orchids. I am considering adding one more lamp with the Brilliant light bulbs, because I think it could go for just a little bit more light. But I am angling the bulbs to the white wall to kind of bounce it back a bit, hoping that that works. And I think they could maybe go for a little bit more light with some of the colors of them, the leaves being rather darkish. But you know, it's still a learning curve in process and things that we're learning to adapt with, and that's really what orchid growing is learning how to adapt your environment or your conditions to what your plants need. So with that, if you like the video on a brief discussion on lighting, please give me a thumbs up. A subscribe would be nice. And everyone have a happy day. Thanks.